Good morning, everybody. Ohayo gozaimasu means good morning in Japanese, because we're going to make a Japanese pour-over with ethical bean. It's not banned. Ethical bean coffee, and it's called Lush. It's ground. It is a medium dark roast coffee, and it has a little QR code there, and you scan that with your phone, and it'll tell you when it was roasted and where it was produced. And I can show you that. Let me show you this real quick. There we go. It's a medium roasted coffee. It was roasted on October 16, 2020. And you can enjoy it. Oh wow, it's already expired. Oh wow. It says enjoy by October 16th, 2021. And we're in 2022. And cupping score was 83.5 out of 100. And let's see here. And it was, let me close this. And it's a Guatemalan coffee. You can see right there in the bottom. Colombia, Guatemala, and Mexico. Oh, I see. It was the three beans that they got. They got it from Colombia, Guatemala, and Mexico. And I've tried this coffee before, and I really liked it. And it shows you on the back. It says from crop to cup, and where all the trace goes there. You can also scan that QR code. It says unique QR code added to each package to be 100% traceable. And that, which is pretty cool. I like that. And they have different ones, and I've reviewed them before, but I really like this one, so I thought I'd pick it up again. And I got this at Walmart. And, you know, next time what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to scan the QR code when I buy it, so that way before I buy it, so that way I know if it's good or not. So I don't know. So what I do to make a Japanese coffee, you're going to pour your pour over ice. So I'm not going to be able to lift this up while I'm pour overing, but I got my kettle. I'm going to pour some hot water in here, and we're going to make a little pour over. And here we go. Yesterday it got quite warm here in San Antonio. It got to be 85 degrees, which is, well, I guess we're in March, so it should be starting getting warmer instead of no more winter. But you never know about Texas weather. You know, we'll be hot one day and cold one day. It just can't make up its mind. Well, this is what it looks like. Oh, and it's almost done. And I hope I didn't pour too much. There we go. This is the cup that I have for the Mr. Coffee ice machine. It looks like I'm going to overflow. I wasn't really watching. I was talking too much. So I got a cup so I can move it over. I'm going to have to move it over. There you go. I moved it over, and I'll drink that out of there in just a little while. So, okay, let me move my kettle. Boy, the kettle's hot. It's an electric kettle, Vodum. I really like that kettle. So here we go. So we're going to try ethical bean coffee, Lush. They have a sweet espresso, and this one's ground. Usually I like to buy whole bean so I can grind it myself. But this one is already grounded. And they have a sweet espresso, and a few other flavors that are pretty cool. It's not very expensive coffee. I think it was like eight something, $8.99, and $8.99 for, doesn't say. It didn't say the size of the bag. Huh. Oh, it does. It was folded. It was folded underneath there. There it is. Come on, Ken, wake up. And it's a 8-ounce bag. So that, I guess that is a little expensive for a half a pound. $8.80. So maybe it was $6. But anyway, it's still kind of expensive for a half a pound. Get a pound of coffee. But let's try this real quick. Thank you for joining me, everybody. My coffee break. Yesterday, I went to, and I asked the gentleman before I left. I said, you know what? I should have asked you guys, how do you pronounce your coffee shop? And I was saying Halcoin, but I was way off. It's a Halcyon coffee shop, and it's a coffee shop and a cocktail bar. So you can have your coffee, and later on in the evening, if you have cocktails or whatever, you can go there. But it's a Halcyon. So sorry about that for mispronouncing your name on my broadcast yesterday. But it was a very nice coffee shop. A little loud though. I had to. I got a copyright claim on my channel, so I had to go back and change the music on the what songs got copyright. But it wasn't a strike. It was just a claim. So that was good that I was able to cover it up. Oh, that is good. So you can see it's the Mr. Coffee glass I have. It goes to my Mr. Coffee ice machine, but I can use it for the pour over, and then I can, if I want to take this with me to go, I can take it to go. This is really good. It has a really good coffee flavor. You know, I tend to like dark roasted coffees, but this medium to dark is really good. I would have to say, it's pretty good. I hope everybody's doing well today. My son said he's taking Japanese in school or college, and he said, "Oh, you're doing a Japanese pour over?" And so he told me how to say good morning in Japanese, and it took me a little bit. It took me a little bit to, you know, say the lines, say it, but finally got it. So it's Ohio gozaimasu. It means good morning in Japanese. And his coffee is really good. I should have asked him how to say very good coffee. But, so I hope everybody's doing well. I just went outside just a few minutes ago. I had left my my little lightning cord for my, excuse me, the little lightning cord for my microphone in well, I left my backpack in the car, so I had to go get it, and it's a little foggy outside. And so, but it's warm. It's pretty warm outside, but it's a little foggy this morning. So, but not too bad. Oh, this is, yeah, you know, I say that too much, I guess, but I'm really enjoying it. It's really good. I thought I'd come on today and make that pour over because it is my morning coffee, so I wanted to enjoy it with you and have a good chat. but I think everybody's still asleep. It's Friday morning, and it's the first Friday of Lent. So if you practice Lent, no meat today. So I don't know. I bought fish yesterday, and then I bought some cheese pizzas. So, but I'm probably gonna have some fish. I don't know. I'll probably take some fish with me to work, even though I'm a pizza restaurant. But I don't know. I mean, it's already pre-cooked already. It's but I don't know. We'll see. This is something that you should try. And if you try it, you don't have to use this kind of glass. You can use any kind of glass and just fill it up with ice and have your pour over. Make sure that have your pour over cup. And this one here wasn't very expensive. This was Matilda. Little thing is only this was only like $3, so I didn't really buy an expensive pour over thing. And so you just put your favorite coffee in there, and then you pour it over ice, and enjoy iced coffee. And so everybody's on Twitch, and so far nobody's joined on YouTube or Facebook Live, but that's okay. I know everybody's busy, and I came on again today from being on yesterday. So I don't know if you want to see me all the time, but hey, speaking of seeing me, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell for future notifications, so that way you can have a coffee with me in the morning or in the afternoon. Sometimes, yesterday I ran a little late, and so I just happened to find a coffee shop that was open, so I was able to go have a coffee and listen to some loud music. I think I was under a speaker, I think, because it was pretty loud. Even one of the viewers was saying, "Yeah, that music's pretty loud." But I said, "But can you hear me?" And he said, "Yeah, we can hear you. That's okay." Because I had somebody sitting on to my left, your right, and then on my right, your left right now. And they were students, I think. Or people working on their laptops, and at the end of the video, I always kind of apologize. I said, I hope I wasn't too loud. And the person next to me on this side said, and they took their ear pod out, and they go, "Oh, I didn't hear you." So I said, "Oh, okay. You didn't disturb me." She couldn't hear me because she had the iPods in her ears. I think you call them AirPods. Yeah? The AirPods in their ears. And this other person, I didn't really say anything, but I figured if the other person didn't hear me, then this person didn't hear me either, maybe because of the music. But I always say, hey, I always say to people around me, usually before I start broadcasting, I said, I'm going to be talking to myself over here, kind of, and I hope I don't disturb you, and I won't get you in the camera. The camera will just be on me. And they, oh, that's okay. So, yesterday I was telling you the Vietnamese iced coffee didn't taste very sweet. Well, I talked to one of the baristas. He was the gentleman that I asked, how do you say the name of the coffee shop, which I should have asked before I did my video. But he was telling me, oh yeah, we don't put a lot of condensed milk in it. We just put a little bit because we want you to be able to taste the coffee, the espresso. And I said, yeah, I was noticing it wasn't very sweet. And which is a good thing because sometimes some Vietnamese iced coffees are very, very sweet. And so that was nice to know. Hey Kenneth, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thumbs up. I'm having a pour over iced coffee. This glass was full of ice, and I used my pour over little funnel here to make a pour over iced coffee. That's great that you're doing fantastic. It's a lovely 80 something degrees right now this morning here in San Antonio. It's a little foggy and misty outside, but I don't think it's supposed to rain today. But yesterday it got up to 85 degrees, and so I guess it is spring here now. So, but like I was saying earlier, Texas weather is, it might be warm a couple of days, and then we might get a cold front for some reason, and then it'll get cold. So, how is Kentucky? I have a brother-in-law that lives in Tennessee. That's near Kentucky, right? It's good to see you, Kenneth, the Kentucky family. It's always good to see somebody that has the same name as I. Chimichanga? Wow, that's pretty good. Chimichanga. There's a place here, Mexican restaurant. It's kind of a fast food place, but they have burritos. Well, they have like chimichangas, but they have burritos. They're huge, and I forgot what they have a name for it. And I forgot, but chimichanga chicken, chimichanga chicken. It's 47. Oh. Well, I think here at night it still gets a little cool. It gets in the 40s sometimes. Now the last few nights, well, not last night, but Monday and Tuesday night, it got in the 30s here. But and then Wednesday, Thursday was pretty warm days, but it doesn't get really cold at night. This last two nights hadn't been real cold. It'll be 55 today. Wow. I guess without I don't know if it's humid there in Kentucky, but it's weird here. The humidity is kind of high, so when it's cold, it doesn't. Everybody says, oh, it's only 37 degrees, but there's like a kind of a real chill because of the humidity here, I guess. But yeah, hopefully, well, I noticed the trees here, or my neighbor has a huge oak tree, and it's starting to bloom. Oh, the west. My wife used to live in Virginia a long time ago. West Virginia, I mean. Yeah, West Virginia. But yeah, when this oak tree here starts to bloom, and pollen everywhere. It gets those little, I don't know what you call them, but they're like little tassels. And they get everywhere. And my car turns yellow, like a yellow, because all the pollen from the tree. But hopefully the grass will start getting green again pretty soon, and the trees will start coming back. It's going to be the 70s. Again. Super. But yeah, it's gonna be getting warm there. I had called my aunt, well, a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, because it was her birthday, so I called her and said, "Happy birthday!" And she goes, "What was it?" She goes, "Are you having good weather down there?" I said, "Yeah, it's in the 60s." And she said, "Oh, well, we had 5 feet. I can't even get my mouth working today. We had 5 feet of." You have a YouTube fan from California? Cool. She said we had 5 feet of snow last night. I said, "Well, you can keep your snow." So it was my mother's. It's my mother's youngest sister, and she turned 83. So my mother would have been. My mother was 3 years older than her. So my mother would, if she was still living, she would be 86 right now. And the cold's coming back. You know, it's amazing that through YouTube and well, also the live streaming app that used to be Periscope, I met a lot of friends, and and it's pretty cool. This media outlet that you can make friends from all over the world. Oh, okay. Is it Drew from Fine Dining? They have subscribed to my channel. Every once in a while, Drew and Jen, one of them joins me sometimes, and I don't know which one it is. I didn't know they were from California. But I've been watching their food reviews or snack reviews, and it's pretty neat. I really enjoy their intros that they do. Oh, I'm almost done. I wonder, well, there's some hot coffee still in the cup. It's cool. Oh, no, it's not that. It's a different Drew. Because the gentleman that on Fine Dining, his name is Drew. Well, that's cool. I have friends from, well, David Osaka in Osaka, Japan, and MJ Klein from Taiwan, and Bernardo from Germany, and Dean from Wisconsin. And it's amazing, you meet people from all over the world, and then, you know, it's pretty cool that, like, I would probably never get to see Japan. Okay. Yeah, you can. You can send me the link. What do you call it? I wouldn't have seen Japan if or Taiwan if I didn't watch them. And so a mod for you, and I'm not sure. I understand. MOD. Manager of the day. That's what we that's what when they'll ask, who's the manager of the day? The MOD. Yeah, you can message me on, well, you can put it, I don't know about put it in the comments, but you can on Instagram, on Kenrod4, and you can message me on Instagram. Or on Facebook, it's Kenrod's Coffee Break. You messaged me on that. My coffee's done. I really enjoyed it. This is a really good coffee. I liked it. It's ethical bean Lush, it says. And I found out that when there's a QR code. Oh, that's his channel. Oh, Fast for You, that's his channel. Okay. And turns out this coffee, it was already past the sell-by date, but it still tastes really good. I guess, it probably stays a little bit longer than it should. But when they say 100% traceable on here, it is, because you can click on the QR code and find out where it was roasted and the sell-by date, which I learned now that if I pick up another one of these with the QR code at the store, I'm going to check it out with my phone before I buy it. That way I don't buy an expired coffee, but it actually tastes really good. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you, Kenneth, the Kentucky fan. Appreciate you dropping by and having a chat while I was drinking coffee. And so thank you very much for joining me. And everybody have a great day, great morning, great afternoon, wherever you are. And remember, coffee and friends make a perfect blend. We'll see you next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Bye, everyone. Have a great day, sir. We'll see you next time. There we go. Bye-bye.